Last night we had the end to the play-in tournament. So today I've got an NBA 2K. I have the playoffs all set up, and I'm going to show you what I think is going to happen during this year's NBA playoffs. What is our first matchup going to be? First matchup is going to be Pistons-Knicks. I'm going to give the Knicks game 1 of the series. Pacers-Bucks is up next. Game 1. I think the Bucks aren't quite ready to beat the Pacers yet until Dame comes back. So they'll probably start to get better later on in the series, but at the start they aren't going to be perfect. Now over to the western side for Timberwolves-Lakers game 1. And I say here's where we get our first upset. I think Anthony Edwards will lead the Timberwolves to a win in game 1. As for Nuggets-Clippers, I'm taking the Nuggets in game 1. I feel like we're just going to see some playoff Jokic. Next up, we have Magic-Celtics. And yeah, let's be honest with ourselves. Celtics are winning game 1 here. Next up is Cavaliers-Heat. And yeah, Cavaliers are winning game 1 here. They're probably the most overrated team in the playoffs, in my opinion, besides maybe the Nuggets. But let's be honest, I don't think they're going to lose to the Heat. Maybe one game or two, but overall, they're probably going to win. Now, over in the West, we're going to have Rockets-Warriors. And for game 1, I think the Rockets come out of the gates hot and win it. And then Thunder-Grizzlies. Again, let's be honest, Thunder are probably going to dominate the series. Game 2 of Knicks-Pistons, I think Cade is able to tie it up at 1-1. We know the Knicks aren't the best against other really good teams, especially in the East. Then we have Pacers versus Bucks, game 2. And I'm taking the Bucks to get their first win of the series. Over in the West, I say LeBron and Luka get it done and win game 2. And so do the Clippers. So about every series is tied up. Celtics Magic, I think the Celtics are the first team to go up 2-0. I think a lot of these series, like 4-5 and 3-6 series, are pretty close. You can kind of go either way. But the 1-8 and 2-7 series are probably going to be pretty predictable, other than the Warriors and the Rockets. I'm also letting the Cavs win game 2 here. I say the Warriors are able to win game 2 over the Rockets. And the Thunder will go up 2-0 on the Grizzlies. Back over to Knicks-Pistons. I'm going to take the Pistons to go up 2-1. I'm going to take the Pacers to go up 2-1, despite this being an away game for them. In the West, I think the Lakers will take the lead here. I keep clicking on the wrong team. I decided it was in 2K just because it already has the... I can use the outline for it, if that makes sense. Then we have Nuggets versus Clippers, and I'm taking the Clippers for game 3. Celtics will... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I have to sneeze. Sorry about having to cut the video to sneeze. Celtics are going to go up 3-0 on the Magic. What was that? I don't know. I think that was the heater. Celtics go up 3-0. Cavs are going to go up 3-0. Warriors are going to go up 2-1. And the Grizzlies will get their first win of the series in game 3. They kind of needed that one, or else they'd be in a lot of trouble. Game 4 of Pistons-Knicks. I didn't mean to do that. Either way, I don't really know who to pick to win this, so we'll just automate it, I guess. 'Guess. Pistons win. This is kind of what I was going to do anyway because I have an idea for what the Pistons would do in a 3-1 series. Shout out Warriors. Pacers, Bucks. I'm going Pacers to take this to a 3-1 series. I say Timberwolves tie this up. Nuggets will tie this series. So both the 3-6 and 4-5 games at 2-2 in the West. I honestly like the Magic. Like, I think they have a good future, but they're not beating the Celtics. It's a sweep. Boston advances to round 2. The Heat are gonna win game 4, so they're now down 3-1. Rockets will tie the series at 2-2. The Thunder will put the Grizzlies on the brink of elimination, at 3-1. Now, the Knicks down 3-1, they're going to be able to beat the Pistons. And similarly, the Bucks will win over the Pacers, making the series 3-2. In the West, the Timberwolves will take it and go up 3-2. And then the Clippers will also go up 3-2 on the Nuggets. The Cavaliers will finish off the Heat in a gentleman's sweep in Game 5. Meanwhile, the Warriors will go up 3-2 on the Rockets. And the Thunder will finish off the Grizzlies in Game 5. So we already have 3 teams advancing to the second round, being the Celtics, Cavaliers, and Thunder. The Knicks are able to come back from 3-1 and tie the series up going into Game 7. Meanwhile, the Bucks aren't as lucky as they're going to lose to the Pacers in 6. If the Bucks had Dame for the entire series, maybe this would be a different story. But I feel like without Dame in the start, they won't have as much momentum, and that will hurt them later on in the round. Over on the West side, the Lakers will force Game 7 against the Wolves. And the Nuggets will force Game 7 against the Clippers. Then we have the last 2 versus 7 series still going in the Warriors and Rockets. This will also go 7. But these series are so close, I feel like they must all have to go 7. Aside from a select few. Knicks will take Game 7 and complete the 3-1 comeback over the Pistons. I promise I'm not hating on the Pistons, this just seems like a Pistons thing to do. The Lakers will win Game 7, eliminating the Wolves. The Nuggets will fall short against the Clippers in what is pretty much the first upset of the bracket so far. And then the Warriors will upset the Rockets in Game 7 to go on and play the Lakers. So here we are in the second round. Cavaliers versus Pacers, Celtics versus Knicks, Thunder versus Clippers, and Lakers versus Warriors. 18 assists. Who the heck had 18 assists on the Clippers? Anyway. Where are we starting? It's going to be Warriors, Lakers up first. I'm going with the Lakers to win Game 1. Knocked over my tea that was behind me. It's still in a bottle, so it's fine. I just had to pick that up. Like, pick up the bottle. I don't know what I'm yapping about right now. Okay, so this will be the second game of round 2. Celtics, Knicks. Celtics win Game 1. I don't feel like the Knicks are really able to play against the Celtics that closely. And then Clippers Thunder is going to be Up next, Thunder will win game 1. I feel like there's just a lot of powerhouses in the league. Like, Cavaliers, Celtics, and Thunder are going to be really hard for any team to beat. And speaking of the Cavaliers, they'll win game 1 over the Pacers. Back over to Lakers, Warriors. Warriors will win game 2. Of the Celtics win game 2 to go up 2-0 on the Knicks. Thunder will go up 2-0 on the Clippers. I think the Clippers can be like a dangerous team. I just don't think they can beat the Thunder, really. And the Cavaliers go up 2-0 on the Pacers. Not as exciting as the first round so far. But this is what I think is most likely to happen. We'll give the Warriors game 3 to take a 2-1 lead over the Lakers. The Knicks will win in game 3 to be finally on the board. Although for the Clippers, they're probably still regretting the Shea trade as they're now down 3-0 to the Thunder. Pacers will get a win. Still down 2-1 though. The Lakers tie the series at 2-2 against the Warriors. Celtics have the Knicks on the brink of elimination at 3-1. Clippers get one game trying to save themselves from elimination. Cavaliers will go up 3-1. Honestly, there's a chance Pacers could go without winning a game at all. Shea just dropped 58. That could definitely happen. The Cavaliers-Pacers is a series that genuinely could be a sweep. However, I just feel bad for the Pacers in a way. I feel like they still have like a talented team. We're gonna let the Lakers win in game 5. Take a 3-2 lead. Knicks will continue to fight as they're now down 3-2. The Thunder will finish off the Clippers in a gentleman's sweep 4-1 series. And the Cavaliers will gentleman sweep the Pacers 4-1. It's just these 3-7 and 2-3 series still hanging on. The Warriors will force game 7. And the Knicks are done due to the Celtics. I want to be different, but I don't feel like anybody's stopping the Thunder, Celtics, and Cavs. It's just, those 3 teams are so dangerous. Like, and I know there aren't a ton of crazy upsets. Like, there's only really been Warriors over Rockets and Clippers over Nuggets. Like, this is, like, realistically what I think will happen. Unless somebody gets injured and that, like, throws it off, that's definitely a possibility. And then the Warriors will win game 7. Go on to their funeral against the Thunder. I'm a Warriors fan, and I still think this will be a funeral for them. Maybe I've seen bias towards the Warriors. It's just, look at their win percentage since getting Jimmy Butler and compare it to the top teams in the league. I saw a video, I think yesterday, they would be like the second or third best team in terms of win percentage since the All-Star break compared to like every other team's total win percentage. So like they just seem pretty dangerous so far. I don't even know who to go with here for game 1. I guess give me the Celtics over the Cavs in game 1. And then Thunder over Warriors. Cavs can have game 2. Thunder will go up 2-0. Celtics will go up 2-1. Thunder. No, Warriors will win game 3. Make it 2-1. So both series at a 2-1. I guess 1-2 if you prefer. I'm not gonna go 3-1. Cavs will win this. Make it tied up at 2-2. Warriors will tie the series in Game 4, making both series at a 2-2. The Cavs will win and take a 3-2 lead. Meanwhile, in the West, the Thunder will take a 3-2 lead. The Celtics will tie it up going into Game 7. And the Warriors will lose in 6 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Meanwhile, the Cavs will win it in 7 over the Celtics. I just feel like the Celtics are going to have a hard time repeating. I feel like their team's like also old to the point where somebody's going to get hurt for them. Well, the Cavs are like a young, fresh team. I don't know, maybe the Celtics do come back, but I just find it very rare that teams go back to the finals the year after. Forget losing it, even after the year they're in it. It's hard for them to hard for a team to come back. Give me the Cavs in Game 1. Cavs in Game 2. Thunder in Game 3. Thunder in Game 4. Thunder in Game 5. Cavaliers will finally tie it up at 3-3. And the Thunder will win it in 7. Shea wins the Finals MVP. So there you go. There's my predicted playoff bracket. Probably not going to be anywhere near correct. The Finals is probably going to be like, I don't know, Knicks versus Timberwolves or something ridiculous. But this is what I'm predicting. Thunder versus Cavs. Thunder win in 7. That's all for the video. Make sure to subscribe. Goodbye.